Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Starbound. We are here for episode 6 of our series. I apologize that things are getting a bit framey. It is for some reason occurring right now where it's just not even necessarily just the recording. I'm getting some framiness on my computer as well. It has happened occasionally while playing this game where it seems framier than it had been, and there was just an update today, so it is possible that that is something I need to look into after the update. But either way, is there really nothing over here? Like, is this just really a dead-end path? There's some plant matter stone. Yeah, it looks like this whole path over here was just empty. So we might actually not have anything to really do on this prison anymore. I mean, we didn't quite get through the whole thing. We died midway last time. But I don't really think that there was a whole lot left to do. A whole lot left to explore. I thought that right side was going to be a whole nother area, which of course would have given us plenty to explore. But if that's not the case, oh god, melting. I have literally like 1 health left. It won't tell me exactly how much health I have left, but it is pretty much nil. Let's not fall in the lava again. Lava has apparently been made much more dangerous, which was mentioned in the patch notes, but did not realize quite that dangerous, to be perfectly honest with you. So let's beam back to our ship. We're actually going to switch over and jump to another planet. We still have plenty of fuel. So let's see if we can go to... That's where we are. No, we're here. That's our home planet. Let's go to this moon. Let's see what the moon biome is like. We haven't looked at one of those yet. So we're going to have a couple of seconds while it makes this FTL jump, which is actually just a hidden loading screen, but... we actually don't need to watch that screen. We can just kind of jump out here and look at the scenery. Turn off our HUD in the meantime, be like, yeah, we're jumping through space. We're making the space race. And so eventually we're going to come to a stop over this planet, which is actually a moon, not a planet. I should probably specify that we are not actually jumping to a planet, but we're going to jump to this moon. I'm considering possibly going for our UFO boss here soon. Of course the problem is right now, if I bring my HUD back up, we've only got... Actually, looks like we have 0 iron bars right now. And I would like to make the rest of my copper armor, my iron armor, and as also give myself some more iron, because we're going to need it to use iron to make the beacon. So with this being a moon, of course, it is a bit colder. So we are going to have to pay a little bit of attention to our temperature. Of course, we could just die instantly when we press this little thing because it poisons me. That could work too. Let's jump back down to the planet real quick. I really like the scenery, especially on a world like this where it's just the planets in the background and everything. It looks real cool, and we actually found some iron very quickly. Hopefully that keeps up, since that has been the resource that we have been tightest on during this new version of this character. On the first version we were doing pretty okay on everything but like silver and gold. Now we're doing okay on everything but copper. We should probably get some coal as well. If you were unaware, in the new patch that was released today, they have made it so that you can smelt 10 wood to make 1 coal. So essentially wood has gone from being a 1-to-1 fuel source to now being a 5-to-1 fuel source. So for every 5 wood that you put in, you're going to get 1 fuel out of it. So coal is still easily the fuel choice of option, but you have a way to make coal if you don't have a way to get it. We got a speed boost from that one. I should probably pull out my weapon instead of my pickaxe. That would probably help. Our weapon is pretty good right now. Not the best that we could ask for. I certainly would like to find something a little bit stronger. But for what we got going at the moment, this is pretty good. We got the 14 DPS, which is higher than what we started with by a good margin. And we've also got the little blast that it fires out ahead of time. So our first goal is going to be to travel around this moon. We are going to be a bit careful, possibly plop down a campfire if we start to get cold. But we're going to want to travel around this moon, see if there's anything of interest going on. Birds have been nerfed, so those are no longer deadly as they were in the prior patch. We have a little bit more iron going on here. The ore spawns were rebalanced, so it is possible that I'm getting more iron because that's what I'm supposed to be finding. We got 3 deadly enemies. That guy was actually pretty safe. This is a very dangerous moon. If I had to guess, this was not a threat level 1 before the threat level reassignments. Now you got this little eye creature who was actually very not threatening. Let us mine out some gold here, because we might as well. And we're getting moon dust while we're at it, which is kind of cool. Not sure what we can do with that, but I enjoy it. Apparently we can craft a grappling hook now. I wonder if I put down a crafting table, if I would be able to make one. What is it going to take? Is it even something that I would make at the crafting table? Maybe, maybe not. It might be something at the anvil? Or it might be something that's somewhere that I don't even know yet. Oh, my anvil is in my hotbar. I don't know why I always forget that. We can make lanterns, which is kind of useful, I guess. But I know that we're able to craft a grappling hook, and I look forward to getting one, but it does not appear like that is quite possible to us yet. Thank you, Norden, for wasting resources to tell me that I am using a decent amount of resources. Kill that guy, because I think he was one of the hostile types we've already fought. Okay. Now we come over this way, and there is a ledge that we are going to need some help to get over. Oh, come on. There we go. And up here there is some silver and some coal. So that works out well for us. We are going to mine out as much of this coal as exists. I was going to say as possible, but obviously we are very much capable of mining out all of the coal. So there is really no as possible involved, because we're just going to mine everything. Again, we're going to need a little bit of a ramp to get up here. I really would like to get a tech for a double jump. Oh man, I can't even make it up there yet. No, still just a little bit too high. I know I could be using platforms which would be able to just jump through the bottom of, but that involves wasting resources that are much more valuable than dirt. Well, I don't know if wood could really be considered much more valuable than dirt, but it is certainly something that is more useful to have. Moonstone. I think this guy was actually friendly, so now I feel like kind of a jerk. But he kind of worried me. Get this silver knocked out of here. We will be heading back underground. But first, as usual, I want to explore the surface of the planet, because I feel like that is going to offer us the best ability to see what's going on. Okay. Wasn't quite sure if I was going to make that jump. Pretty much looking for any kind of colony or anything on this moon. Seeing if we've got anything useful up here. Other than just resources. I do really enjoy this moon biome. It is very relaxing, very peaceful. It has a very nice view of the planet in the background there, and another moon. I enjoy it. It's a very pleasant area to be. These guys are angry at me. Don't know why they're angry at me. I should probably be using my bow. I only have 34 food, which is not all that much, but Using the bow is kind of a hassle. Let us hopefully not take fall damage, thank you. There we go. Some raw alien meat. Shoot out that little guy that was hidden. Is that iron or is that just moonstone? That's just some kind of moon sand, maybe? Moon rock. Moon rock, very different from moonstone. Not to be confused. You know, at first I thought that this planet was probably formerly a higher than level 1 planet. Now I think it wasn't. We got some birds coming after us. Thankfully they are not quite so deadly as they had been. Except I am for some reason not able to hit them. Die! Die, bird. Where did your friend go? Is he not chasing me anymore? Okay. I'm gonna use some bandages. So these guys are friendly with their crazy blinking eyes, which is kinda cool, I just noticed that. Let us grab our pickaxe, knock out this iron. So like I said, our goal is to get enough iron where we can craft the last piece of our iron armor, as well as enough to craft the distress beacon. Once we can craft both those things, we should be ready to take on the UFO boss, at which point we can move on to the next sector where we'll start getting some new materials and other such things. Of course, we could also explore more of these level 1 planets in the Alpha sector and see if we could come across some good tech or some guns. All those things are very possible to find here. Pre-patch I had actually found on my off-screen character a tech and a gun. I haven't gone back to those same coordinates yet to see if they still exist in the same spot. That's probably something I should get around to doing, because it would be nice to know that I could go somewhere and get a tech. So I do have the coordinates from that remembered. So I should be able to test that out. If there is, we might go there on this save to get something. But at the same time, I kind of want to keep this Let's Play as fresh. So I kind of hate to go back to planets I've seen off camera and just kind of try to find the same thing that I've already found before. But it's a possibility, because having a little bit of tech would be really useful. The double jump, especially for areas where there is a lot of blockages to your progress, is hugely useful. That is a lot of coal that we just found. I am excited by that, because that means more torches, and it means more fuel for our ship, so we can travel around more. We are going to need a little bit of a ledge here for ourselves to get back out of that hole, because there was so much. Just die already. Those things have very low health. Like, in retrospect, I thought that there was kind of an overwhelming amount of enemies, but they have very low health to make up for it. Come on, there we go. Let's see now, we got an iron deposit here. I'm happy to see that as well. Let's just plop this all out. Take out these blocks so we can get down close enough to do something. And then onward we go. Let's keep going around the moon. I will be looking for signs that we're back to the starting area, which is pretty much going to consist of that thing that poisoned us. When I see that pushed into the ground, I'll know that we've gone all the way around the planet. We do have a chest here as well, which is nice. Hopefully we can get something decent out of it. We have a two-handed axe with 8 DPS. Not really good at all. My hopes and dreams have been crushed yet again by Starbound. Don't feel like mining just to get that one little capsule. They usually aren't worth enough to bother. Oh, I hit the friendly creature. That guy wasn't gonna hurt me until I hurt him. I'm sorry. Ooh, that's a lot of iron. We definitely need that. All of it. Give me all of the iron. There we go. Looks like another decent sized coal deposit. There we go. So now also this time through I know that to make steel you actually need iron bars, not iron ore. So I will be able to just smelt all the iron I get, because I don't have to worry about if I'm going to need the ore later, because I know that I will just need bars later. We have a chest which has some throwing daggers. It's got some more coal for us, some more silver ore, and some bombs. Not exactly the best chest we could have asked for, but wasn't bad to find it random. Let's pop out some more coal. And then we are going to hopefully be getting back near our spawn point soon. I feel like we've been going for a decent amount of time. Just a little bit of copper in the wall, not worth it. Same thing with this copper and these two coal. We can find much better coal deposits than that. I'm surprised we haven't come across any sort of settlement or anything on the surface. I know it's a moon, but if you got a spacefaring species who can run around on a moon without a problem, you can probably have a settlement on the moon without a problem. There's not very much iron, but we might as well get it because we are short on that, and there is also some silver in here. So that paid out in the long run. Let's grab all that, and off we go. We'll grab this coal as well, because again, coal is something that we do need pretty consistently, start to finish in the game. Not to mention we're going to be using up a lot of coal in the next tier of armor after the iron we're making now, because to make, or not armor, but if we want to make steel items, which I believe are actually more weapons, we are going to need some, or a good deal of coal, along with the iron. So let us mine some more. I'm happy to see that we're getting more of this. You know, it was getting kind of frustrating that we were kind of being held back by nothing but the lack of one resource. The fact that we had higher tier resources in abundance and no lower tier ones was getting a little bit aggravating in terms of progressing, but if we can get enough iron today, we'll be able to progress pretty decently quickly come most likely the next episode will be where we fight the UFO boss, unless the iron supply really dries up here shortly. But as mentioned, first I want to explore the whole upper or surface side of the moon. See if we got any kind of settlements going on or anything. I really enjoy having a weapon that hits twice per second. I hope that I do not have to switch over to something just because it's higher damage that hits much slower, which is always possible. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, it is possible that we'll come across a weapon that has lower attacks per second, but is higher damage per swing, so it is balanced out to more. Why did that not hurt him? I fired the shot right in his face. Bandages. We are starting to get a bit cold. Let's throw down a torch, because I know I just saw some coal here. That'll not be enough to warm us up, actually. Okay, well, I've got a campfire somewhere. Let's just place that down here. We can't? Okay. Let's make the room a little bit bigger for it. Why can't I place this campfire? Is it because I'm on a moon? That wouldn't make sense given the fact that we are using... okay. So I couldn't place the campfire from my inventory, but I could place it by manually selecting it from the hotbar and placing it down. That is kind of a weird idiosyncrasy. But now that we're warmed up, we can also move on. We'll have to keep an eye on that temperature gauge, of course. Grab our flashlight while we're exploring, I guess. That'll help us to see any ores in here. It is interesting being on the moon at night. Some copper. We do have one of these spinny thingies. Do we risk it? Sure, why not? Jump boost. I don't really feel like my jump is all that significantly altered to where it deserves a name. We are probably going to want to... Oh god. Die, you devil birds. We are going to need our campfire very quickly here. Okay. Might as well cook this 12 meat, and while we're at it, we can start digging down to this coal and gold. Kind of a weird combination of things to find together. Okay, and then we are all warmed up. Our food is all cooked. Excellent. And let's take our campfire and head onwards. We should probably use some bandages as well. We are a bit low on health. These guys are friendly as long as you don't attack them. They won't attack you. That guy does not look friendly. That guy seems like an evil guy. Oh yes, he is definitely evil. Oh god! And now there is a fire-breathing buffalo. And I am almost dead, and run away. Run away. Let's run up this mountain. Hello, fire-breathing bison. Could you please just be like, you know, something friendly? Like, if you could be like an air bison, like in, oh god, now I'm freezing to death. No, campfire, campfire, go. Oh my god. This is insanity! And not the workout program. Oh my god. Okay, this moon is very dangerous at night. Do not let anyone fool you and say that the moon is safe at night, because it is not. Okay, I am far enough away from my campfire where I was losing temperature again. But now we're back here. Let's crouch down. Maybe that'll keep us warmer. Warm up, warm up, warm up. Okay, let's go grab some more resources. We're going to have to get back there pretty quickly. I'm not sure how I feel about that freezing to death view that you get, where your vision just kind of gets all white. It is kind of hard to see through. If you weren't aware of where you need to go to plant a campfire, it could be very difficult to find a place. Obviously that's the intention, so that if you start to ignore your temperature, you do get punished for it, but that does not mean it's fun. Getting pretty hungry. Okay, let's have some food. Temperature is dropping again. Let's plant a campfire here. Maybe we can kill this guy with a bow before he sees me. Not quite, but we did manage to get him. We are also attacking something else, it sounds like. I don't know. It's possible. There's another one of these guys here. I love having that little projectile out of the end of my hammer. Are you friendly? You seem friendly. And there is some iron here that I would like to mine. And I would like to warm up. Because I am but a simple bird, and temperature management is not the strong suit of my species, apparently. If I could craft a leather armor, I would be in good shape for temperature. But obviously that would require me getting enough leather to craft it. Speaking of leather, let's grab our campfire again and continue onwards. We got another fire buffalo. And he is dead. That's fine. Goodbye, fire buffalo. No, you're not going to breathe fire on me. I will kill you before you have the chance. I should probably pop down my campfire for a moment to warm up. can dig a little bit. Oh god. Why? Why, birds? Why? Bubble beam! Get away from me, I'm trying to warm up! I don't want to hurt you! Whoa. Did anyone else see the sky kind of tweak out there? Not sure if that was going to be around the moon or if something crazy is about to approach. I'm not really sure. Oh god, 2 fire buffaloes. Stop it! Don't burn me to death. You know, I find it strange that I was losing temperature while being burned to death. Like, that should be one upside of the burning status effect, is that you are immune to getting cold during it, because really, who is going to freeze to death while they are on fire? I don't think very many people are going to freeze to death while they're on fire. And it would be interesting to be able to invoke the status effect of burning on yourself and sacrifice health for heat. That could be an interesting mechanic that could be included. Obviously there's nothing along those lines just yet, but it could be something interesting in the future to implement, just a way to use that particular status effect to your advantage. Because it makes logical sense. Jump boost again. I don't know why I always risk those things. To be honest with you, I don't know. I know they hurt you quite often, but I've seen no signs of civilization on this moon yet, which I guess makes some degree of sense. It does seem to get very cold at night, given the way our temperature gauge keeps dropping. I guess we'll just set up camp here. Thank you. How much iron ore do we have? 80. That's gonna make us 40 bars. That's not gonna be enough to craft everything we need. So we should probably delay on that delay on worrying about smelting that and everything for a bit. I'm gonna need a little bit of a bridge here. Excellent. And boom. And jump our way across, where we find nothing of interest. Ooh. There's one little speck of either iron or coal. Iron, I believe? Yeah. Is there any more of that hidden in here? Doesn't appear to be. Okay. You dick! Why do you always have to light me on fire while I'm freezing? Jerks! No! Not only did I die, I left my campfire behind. Okay, well I guess that gives us a good metric for when we're gonna reach the area that we just died at. Unfortunately, we need to reach it quickly because otherwise we are going to freeze to death. I mean, I suppose I could surround myself with torches. Or build another campfire, but that seems kind of pointless when I'm going to have this one back before long. Oh, come on. Can I not make this jump? There we go. This is a pretty tall mountain. Oh, come on. Damn you, game. More torches. Torches. All the torches. Surround myself with flame. Okay, let's let our heat warm up again. And that is good. Let's collect our torches. And off we go to the next adventure. Apparently climbing down this mountain. Which makes sense. I did just climb up the mountain. It makes sense for me to have to climb down it now. What did I just see with that flashlight? I didn't want to eat. Oh, I used bandages. Okay, I did the right thing. Okay. Some iron ore. And there we go. The sky doing it again. Where it just kind of like shakes around a bit. Let's put a bunch of torches around ourselves. There's some silver over there. I want to get that. Hey, I'm almost freezing to death. I'm surviving by surrounding myself with torches. Let me just run over here and mine the silver while I'm still really cold. Okay, we are all warmed up now. Let's take our torches back and let's go. Oh god. That guy got mad because he got hit by the speed boost. And this guy's just always mad. Okay. Is that iron? It's either iron or silver, I think. Moon dust and moonstone, but there's some iron. So I was kind of right and kind of wrong. There was iron, it just wasn't what I was seeing. I suppose I should give myself some torchiness again. I really wish day would come where it was warm. I didn't have to do this all the time. But I guess when you're wearing a little loincloth, a circlet, and a copper piece of armor, you're probably not going to be at the warmest spot of your life, especially when you're on a moon with apparently very little atmosphere, to the point of there is no apparent sky. Yeah, you're probably not going to be in the best of shape in terms of dealing with cold, no matter who you are. But it would still be really nice if it could just be day again, and I could see what was going on, and not be super cold. So I'm just looking for the campfire that was left where we died, at which point we will know that we have circumnavigated the planet, or the moon. And this is a surprisingly large moon, actually. I am kind of shocked that we have not run into our old death site already. Oh god. I should also probably heal. I do not have the most health I have ever had. Let us keep walking, keep walking. Eventually I will find this and I will be a happy, happy bird. In the meantime, torches. Torches everywhere. Oh yeah, who doesn't like a nice little torch right there? You know, just feeding heat right into that loincloth type thing we got going on. It's perfect. I made a little M for Matt or Mentos. And now take all these torches back and run. It does seem to be becoming day. No Windows update, no. I will not restart just because you tell me to. It's like Rage Against the Machine. Screw you, I won't do it, or fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. That's how I feel about Windows Update pretty much every time it comes up, to be perfectly honest. There are very few times when Windows Update pops up and I'm like, you know what, yeah, go ahead and restart. Usually it's more like, no thank you, please come back in 4 hours. I really don't get why they removed any kind of option to delay indefinitely. Like, I understand there are some people who don't know to occasionally shut down their computer and run updates. Those aren't very common, all things considered. This is a high security research facility. This is your only warning. Leave this place now or I'll be forced to take action. You know what I'm going to be forced to do? I'm going to be forced to take action myself with my bow and arrow against your mighty gun. Glory to the big ape! And that guy's like, well, I heard gunshots, but they stopped now. Obviously my friend saved us. Oh god, this guy has a laser pistol. Oh god. This is actually a very high security complex. You killed Po-Face! Is that guy's name really Po-Face? Cause it's kinda bad for him. Glory the big ape. We got this brain dude. Just kind of chilling in a wheelchair, but he had a super brain apparently. There's another one of them. They are very weak. But these guys, not so much. That was almost the end of my life. What does red stim pack do? Let's see. Regeneration. Okay, Mr. Axeman, let's do this. Oh god. You killed Tongue Brusher! Well, that's probably good. It was probably very painful to him to brush his tongue enough to be named Tongue Brusher. I might as well get these little Tesla spikes. You know, I kind of like this control panel too. Big Ape Terminal. Now this gunman is very easy to take out. This guy, not going to be tough. A thought reassignment area, which is... Oh god, I do a lot of knockback, which is making this harder than it would be otherwise. Okay, let's get back in here. We got this big green glowing thing that I kind of want. Because I will at some point decorate my ship. And that thing is kind of cool. We've got this table here where I can sleep. You know, I'm just in this hostile alien base. Let me just take off my armor and go to sleep. Obey. I will not obey, big brother. I mean, big ape. Can I seriously not get through this door now that I... That's kind of stupid. I took out the control panel so the door didn't open anymore. Want that TV. I kind of want this brain in a jar. Which is actually the exact name of the item. This guy I can cheese by the fact that his bullet comes out of the end of the gun. And if I can get him up against the wall, then he will not be able to hit me. I kind of want that cool red sword, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's right. Every time you get close to me, I just hit you farther away with my hammer, and then spam ranged attacks at you. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, although this guy's getting some hits on me. You should probably use up another bandage before going upstairs. And we're going to want to get in close to this ape. Okay. And this is actually a very hectic room in terms of enemies. Please go down. You killed Rock Ape. I killed you too, so I hope you don't mind. Is there anything of interest in here? There are some bookcases, I got some stacks of books. Fish Fingers Blueprint, that sounds actually kind of tasty. Although, knowing this game's universe, that's probably referring to Hylotl, one of the intelligent species, which is kind of creepy. Assistance log. More stacks of books. I accidentally wasted some bandages. So is there like... nothing really awesome in here? Is this just for us to kind of fight our way through and get all these items, all these decorative items? Or is there something that I'm missing, like a tech chest or somewhere underground to this that could be somewhere really cool? I do kind of want this big TV screen with a picture of Big Ape on it. Big Ape HD TV. Hails yeah, it's HD. Okay, let's drop our way down here. Thought reassignment with little happy faces. Yeah, I think that's about it for everything that's in this little base. I was kind of hoping there would be a tech chest or something going on in here, but apparently not so much luck. I guess I could go back upstairs real quick just to take another look. See what we got going on. Banana. I want a banana sign. Banana propaganda poster. The fact that those two words roll off the tongue in order very well is awesome. This is banana propaganda. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything going on over here. So we're just going to make a platform and go over the top, since it'll be a little bit quicker. So that's another interesting little thing to run into. You know, we got this little science facility. Oh god, how did I not take fall damage? Maybe the gravity is just low because it's a moon. We got some coal going on here. I should kill these guys first. Could probably use my bow, but oh well. Get this coal all dug out. Okay, there's some more coal down here. Decent sized chunk of it, so we might as well grab it. This guy is friendly. This guy, not so much. There's a little bit of gold ore up here. Just make an effort to take this out without building a little bridge. Won't be too hard. And let's see, are we getting close to where we died? Presumably pretty close. Because I am almost running out of recording time, and I would like to at least make the circumnavigation of the planet complete before we get to that point. Let's grab us some more iron. Drop down, we got a little bit of silver in the ground here, which we might as well take. That is our next tier of armor. After iron, I believe. But I don't think we can make that until we have molten core from the first boss. That gives us our metalworking station. So I don't think we can actually do anything with it just yet. Oh god. I am getting bum rushed by so many things. Heal up real quick. Okay, let's see now. We gotta be getting close, right? Like we walked around to the right for a long time. We walked to the left for a decent while. Where are you, campfire? I know you're still here somewhere. Okay, let's see. Hammer that stuff. Hammer this one. Hammer this little dude. A little bit more iron. I'm really shocked that this moon is so large. I did not expect this. Okay. So yeah, on the next episode we'll probably be going back underground a bit. If I had to guess, we're probably still a little ways shy of making both the iron armor and the distress beacon. Either way, I'm going to do... Sorry, excuse me. I'm going to make the remainder of the armor off screen if I have enough. And if I have enough for the distress beacon, I'll get that made as well. And then when we jump back into the next episode, we can go straight to the boss fight. But should we not have enough, then I'll just hold off on doing anything that I can't quite do yet. And I will jump back into things tomorrow to go underground and search out more of the iron that we need. Although we have gotten quite a bit, so I think we are in good shape on that front. I don't think we're going to have enough from just the surface mining, but we should have a decent amount to try to make progress at least. So many things. I just want to find where I died. There's a big vein of iron here, it looks like. Indeed there is. I like it. I like it. Might run over on recording a bit, but we gotta be close. We have to be. There is no way that I am willing to believe that we're not close to where we died. Like I said before, that's one thing that I would love to have in this game is a mini-map. You know, it is kind of a little bit frustrating when you've circumnavigated a planet almost and you're trying to tell how far you have left to go. And you just kind of have to keep walking without any idea if you've made it around the whole thing or not. You know, it doesn't have to be necessarily super detailed about what was on the planet where, but at least something to show you like how much of the planet I explored on the planet and where you haven't would be really helpful, all things considered. Just go ahead and mine this coal because we're here, and it is as well. And I guess we're going to have to destroy that little block. Okay. Well, there's a chest here. It has a wasted beater, which is not very good. But I guess we'll keep it in our inventory for who knows what reason. So we can trash it later, I guess, when we need inventory space. I very much look forward to in future updates where the size of your ship will be expandable. Because right now, storage space is kind of tough to come by if you try to store stuff in your ship. If you want to make like a storage area in your home planet, it's a little bit better, but it would be nice to have things in your ship where you can get to them without having to have the fuel used to get all the way back to your home planet and then back to where you were. Especially later in the game when you get to the beta sector, the gamma sector, all that stuff. It would be very nice to have the ability to just kind of have your stuff nearby. Let us plop out some more iron. Seriously, how big is this moon? That guy wants to hurt me. And our temperature is starting to drop, which is a sign that it's probably getting close to night again. Which means that we have wandered this planet for more than, and this moon for more than a day-night cycle. Which is kind of crazy talk. Let's go to hammer, break that open. You know what, it's here. Let's go ahead and get in here and get some copper and some coal. Okay, and it is officially night again, so it would be really nice to find this campfire. Here we go. That was good timing. Okay, so with that, we're going to call this episode quits. We're going to take our campfire, beam back up to our ship. I will be doing a tiny bit of stuff off camera, smelting our ore, making the last piece of iron armor, if possible, making the stress beacon. But I'm not going to make any progress until, you know, I'm back on camera. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and our rampage through the Apex Science Facility. I kind of wish that we'd gotten something good out of that, at least a weapon drop or something. Instead, it was just kind of, some combat and then nothing found from it. But we did get some cool decorative items, like we can take this guy here and be like, boom, we're going to keep you right here. Apologies. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Take care and have fun, everyone. Later.